Hello Redhawks, IDTT with another Canvas training tutorial. In this video we will look at using the built-in communication features within Canvas to be able to communicate with your students and potentially other instructors on certain things as well. So unlike many things where you have to go into a course first to do communication, the main form of communication is actually available in the global navigation menu by going to your inbox. Inbox is pretty straightforward in that it works very much like your email. Using the inbox in Canvas is a matter of personal preference over directly going through your normal email account. But again, like with many things, keeping things within Canvas that are related to Canvas does make things a little easier and a little less confusing. So you'll see down the left-hand side, you will see any of your messages and conversations that you have ongoing. This is just one that I sent between a test student with a bunch of random text going back and forth. Works very much like your inbox. Like I said, you can go to reply all. You can archive the message, delete the message. If I want to create a new message, I can simply click on the new message or compose message button. I can then type in the student name directly if I know what it is, or I can go through and pick out a course, and then I can pull up the contacts in that course and find the student that I want to send a message to, send the title like usual. If I have more than one student, I can select send individual messages. So as opposed to all, say 5 students getting the same message and then the replies all going together, I can set this to send it out as individual messages, but I can put more than one student, type out my message, I can send an attachment, record a video or audio comment if it's maybe something lengthier that's easier to talk about than it is to type, and then I can go ahead and send the message. So that would be the main way of using the inbox feature. There are some other ways that we can get there as well to be able to send messages. If I go into a course, for example, and I go to my gradebook, I can select an assignment by clicking the assignment, then clicking the more options by clicking the 3 dots. And I can select message students who, and then it gives me some options: who have not been graded, who have scored more than or scored less than. So maybe I had some students that didn't do very well on assignment, maybe they all got under 50%, and I want them to go back, look at my comments, maybe redo the assignment. I can easily message all of them to let them know that by clicking select score less than and then putting in whatever value I want to there. It could be has not been graded, maybe because it's missing, just as a reminder, so I could potentially send messages that way. Again, setup works the same way, so I could use that feature as well. I can also go directly to the student, click on the student I'm looking for, and then go over here, click on their name and the little pop out on the right side and click send message, and that will bring me back to the same place. So maybe when I see a student's name, it reminds me, hey, I need to tell them. So you can use that method to get to the inbox and send a message as well. The other way I might access or communicate with students is through the chat feature. So if you look over here in your course navigation, depending on how you have it set up, you may have a chat option. This option does not allow for individual messages to be sent, but instead it can be a chat with the entire class. So this option is good for an FLE type course or an online course, maybe where you have office hours and you want stuff to be out there. Again, you can't go back and forth individually, but maybe there's a discussion that needs to be had. This could be more of a live discussion in class as well, as opposed to using a discussion board. You could pose a prompt and have students go back and forth within the chat feature as well. Probably not as used within the chat, but it does allow you just another method for communicating with your students in or outside of class. If you have any questions about how to use Canvas to communicate better with your students, you can always contact us in IDTT. Have a great day.